raise your hand up and your microphone.
Question for both of you guys. Are you guys happy that you're getting to fight now in Bellator? Because I know there was a time in Invicta where you were very close to fighting. So is this perfect timing?
I think so.
I think, you know, I do really 145 pounding, and I'm really happy. Can fight my division, and that's it.
And for Cris, you know, Bellator's been doing a lot of cross promoting with Ryzen lately. Is that something you'd be interested in maybe being a part of, going to Japan and fighting somebody?
No, first thing, my focus is my next fight for Julia Budd, and if you have the opportunity, for sure, they're going to be welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Monte Water from My MMA News. This question is for Cris Cyborg. How do you feel the transition is going to be to Bellator as opposed to your time in the UFC?
You know, I'm really happy. I worked with Scott before, you know, at Strikeforce. We have fun together, like we did the history together. And, you know, I think if fighting Bellator, sign with them, they really appreciate work with me and then having my full division. And just really feel very blessed to be here and then get a great opportunity for me.
Josh.
Cris, what options were presented to you? Was this the only fight that Bellator came to you with, or what other options did they say?
You know, I never choose my opponent. I just wait to keep training. But I know I have the whole my division here. I know I have to wait 9 months for training. And then asking me if for fight Julia Budd. You know, Julia Budd before she challenged me to online, and she said would like to fight me. And they just figured out they're gonna fight January.
So no boxing talk. It was mixed martial arts.
Yes, just mixed martial arts for now.
Julia, for you to have this chance now to fight Cris, someone obviously you wanted to fight. You've talked a lot about it. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like people are going to look at you as the champion coming in, or is there an element to sort of a challenger stake for you?
Well, I'm the 4-time Bellator world champion, so I think they should definitely look at me as the champion coming in. But obviously, I think that this is the fight that, going back to her being offered other fights, I think that this fight was the one that made the most sense. And I said that back after my fight in July, that I thought this fight should happen first. I didn't think that she should have to fight anybody in the division before we fight each other.
Julia, back here, straight in front of you. Yeah, so obviously sometimes unfair, but one of the biggest criticisms, well, yes, you're in Bellator, but you've never fought the girl in UFC, Cris Cyborg, and all the history. Can you talk about personally what it's like to have the opportunity to finally be like, hey, now that she's finally here, I finally get to show you guys what I'm made of?
Yeah. It definitely feels like that. And I mean, I think we've both known of each other for the last 10 years that I've been in MMA. We've known of each other because we're the 2 best girls at 145. And but yeah, this is like a dream fight for me.
Any other questions? All right. Thank you, ladies.
Nice. Thank you, guys. Good night.
Yeah, still face up. Yeah. Thank you.